Timer, there you are. Welcome to Bracket Batch, the podcast where we take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more and banter our way down to a winner. I am Mr. Goodfella himself, Freddie Fisher. I'm your host for this jazz, and this is Jeremy.
And that's right. This is your favorite ODB, the professional bastard here. You know, once upon a time in the West, I looked out the rear window and I saw Harvey reading a Lost Ark. He had a nice little hat on, a nice whip. I think he used it in the bedroom, he said too. I don't know. And then I, had to go to Q's house, grab him, and go dig him his grave of the fireflies. But it is what it is. We're here today. The bastards are striking the fuck back, and we're doing this shit right with IMDb movies. Let's do this.
Q.
This is your boy Q, everybody. I mean, and come on, everyone knows y'all come to hear me, the fucking Drop Master, a.k.a. just, that's just what I am, because that's just who I be and shit, So let's just get this shit going, and let's just get it popping. Let's go.
No, we all know they come here to see me, because I'm the best-looking bastard.
There you go. Harvey.
Yeah, Mr. Jess. Stop talking. I don't even feel like your wife let you speak. Keep it quiet until you are nudged. When she says you can now talk, you do so. We know the truth. You are here to listen to me, but to look at the eye candy known as the best looking bastard. We know the truth. It's time to talk movies, especially old ones. And that's where I land. That is my wheelhouse. Fun times will be had. I am Harvey, host of Men of the Prize, the podcast, and Love is Black, the podcast, which is running right now. Episode 2 has dropped. Black Love Story is coming. And let's get to this. And this is...
Jamie.
Ooh, I was feeling like I was going to be going last. This mouthy bastard was building it all up to let it just out. But I'm not doing that today. I'm actually just here to enjoy the bullshit and enjoy it on my lazy ass days. So let's go, bastards. Let's go.
Speaking of building it up and everything else, we have a rule on this show called blowing your load, or the final swing. You can use that one time per show. If you're one of the first people to go in rotation, do not want to be one of the first people to go in the rotation, you can blow your load so you will be able to go in last. If somebody else decides to blow their load after that, you will be going directly before them, and so on and so forth. Also, speaking of blowing your load, we have a wonderful and beautiful returning guest this week. Jessie, how are you doing?
Oh my goodness, I am great, and I'm so happy to be here because this is probably my best decompression that I have found that I've done. So I'm glad that you guys had me back.
Speaking of Jessie, by the way, we did a Bastards Backstage with her this previous week, which is now dropped. It was a really fun and enlightening conversation when it comes to our lovely guest. We will be starting us off. We complain about the Internet Movie Database, also known as IMDB, a lot on this show. Rotten Tomatoes gets a majority of our wrath because they suck even worse than IMDB does. But we'll be celebrating IMDB today. And I get to start us off. We have...
Hold on. Before you start off, allow me to remind our viewers and listeners that as we go through these matchups, there's going to come a moment where you feel something rumbling in your stomach, some anger, some disdain for this matchup. And your thought is, who the fuck came up with this? I'd like to let you know that it was our leader.
Always.
It was Freddie. And when
Always.
you hear that matchup and you're like, what the fuck? Take a moment, sit back, and with everything, get deep in your soul and let out a fuck you, Freddie. That would be hashtag FUF. Let's get that shit started. It's coming soon. And just so everybody feels comfortable, I know not everybody wants to be the first person to step out on the dance floor at prom. Allow me to say, fuck you, Freddie. Now let's go.
Having said that, by the way, I actually did not make these rankings this time. So shout out to Dre. Shout out to Dre on the I did not make these rankings network. I quite
It's still your
literally
fault.
did not make them. This is the IMDB top 64. This was ranked by millions of people. And I don't agree with these either, to be perfectly honest.
They all look like
Because
you, bro. Bunch of
there are-
you don't know any shit about movies. It's you.
There are 2 Star Wars movies on this entire bracket, and I don't want them there. So
Boo, let's get those
I
out of
start us
here.
I start us off. We have number 10, Fight Club, versus number 55, Memento.
These are all time, by the way.
These are all-time movies ranked on IMDb, the Internet Movie Database.
Harvey, some of these are older than you. Some of these have been around since the
Fight
dinosaurs
Club
were
is
walking the
number
earth.
10 all time. It's
Fight
already
Club is number.
all right. It's already a fuck you, Friday. And I don't care if you did. You was in the room when they came up with that shit. It's your fault. Let's go.
Fight Club gets my vote. I'm voting for Chansey on this one, to be perfectly honest, because there was a line that he spouted a couple episodes ago on the mental health movies one that we did with the entire I haven't been fucked like that since grade school, which comes from Fight Club. It has stuck with me for the last couple weeks, and it makes me laugh in a very sad way every time I hear about it. So Fight Club gets my vote. Jeremy.
Yeah, Memento's number 55. Yeah, they could have put another Star Wars movie on there. Like, fuck that shit.
Dude, shut up. You can just shut the fuck up.
Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith needs to be on this fucking list.
No,
Dude.
definitely not.
Hayden
So
Christensen
clearly
should be on
it's
this list
not-
alone.
Clearly, Star Wars isn't one of the best movies of all time, then, because
but
only
wait a
2
minute.
of them are on this of
Wait a
all
minute,
time. So
Wait a minute. Q. Where's Princess Bride? Left in the trash behind the dumpster? Yeah, I thought so. But yeah. No, it's not in this list either, Harvey. But I gotta go with Fight Club because neither of these movies is that great in my opinion, but I gotta go with Fight Club.
Fight Club gets a vote. Q.
well, we don't talk about that, so I'm gonna have to go with Mementos.
The fresh maker.
Yep. Jess.
I don't know either one of these movies, so I'm gonna go with Fight Club.
Aw.
We don't talk about Fight Club though. It's the first rule.
We
We
also don't.
Fight
We also
Club
don't
is
talk about Bruno, but that's besides the point. Harvey.
Exactly.
Fight Club is meatloaf with tits.
Fuck you for the whole we don't talk about Bruno. I heard that shit enough. Don't bring that up here. Okay?
Same with me.
I have 3 daughters. You don't think that shit was playing
There-
every
There is a very good men's mental health song in that movie, though, with her sisters, like her big buff sisters. One, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's about how she has to take on all the responsibilities and stuff like that, and doesn't really get any kind of credit for it. It's been
Isn't it called Gravity?
No, it's like the pressure song. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
Pressure.
No
Pressure. Yeah.
yeah. There you go. No Pressure is the name of the song. So
I
there's
love
that.
it.
Anyway, Harvey.
All right.
So do I. I love that song.
Okay. Memento is 30 times the movie that Fight Club dreams it could be. Memento is phenomenal. It's not going to win here, but Memento is my pick.
It's not out of the running yet, Jesse.
I am gonna say Fight Club.
It
I
is
have
now.
not seen Memento, so I couldn't judge that.
Fight
Game
Club
is
with
fun.
that does get the vote. Jamie.
I really honestly didn't give a shit about the Fight Club. Just really didn't care. So we're gonna go with Memento.
Memento gets vote. Don't get me wrong, Memento is a really good movie. It's really, really well thought out, which I can't say about a lot of movies. But there's a lot of callbacks within the movie itself that you just don't get until you watch it like for the 3rd time. So I got to give it. I gave it to Fight Club for Chansey, but I am happy that it's a close vote. Fight Club does move on 4-3 to the next round. Jeremy starts us off. And I really hate to see this because it's one of my favorite movies, but we have Terminator 2 at 39 versus It's a Wonderful Life at 26.
Yeah, well, it's not a wonderful life, I'll say that much. But Terminator 2 all fucking day. The Governor fucking gets it every fucking time. Yes, Terminator 2. That's some fucking classic action shit from the childhood.
Terminator 2 gets a vote. Q.
When it comes to this one, I'm gonna I was never a big fan of Terminator, but when it comes to the two of these, I'm gonna have to vote for Terminator 2 over It's a Wonderful Life. Most definitely.
Jess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree.
Harvey.
I'm not a fan of Christmas movies. I don't love them. I love a few. For this movie to be in like the top 30 all time is a testament of the stupidity of moviegoers to put this high. And if you have a problem with that, come fight me.
Oh,
And I'll show you just how wonderful this life can be. I'm going to go with Terminator 2. And let's get rid of this movie now. My God.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord Harvey.
Jesse.
I have not been a fan of like the Terminator movies, so I am gonna pick It's a Wonderful Life.
at least somebody's saying in this fucking Jesus.
Jamie.
Oh, for real, like I'm not huge into Christmas movies either. But in honor of my dad, like that's one movie we always enjoyed watching. Terminator 2, it's that essential of sequels fucking suck to the original. Don't touch the original. The original was the best. So fuck off John Connor. I'm voting for It's a Wonderful Life.
Girl, you out your goddamn mind.
I am
know
also.
I am. You damn right I am.
I'm going to disagree with Jamie on this one. I personally think that Terminator 2 is much better than Terminator 1. Granted, Terminator 1 did not have any kind of budget. In fact, they broke a whole bunch of laws regarding that movie. They had to film that movie in places that they weren't supposed to, and why they saved so much money on the budget. However, It's a Wonderful Life is one of the few movies I can watch consistently that still makes me cry every time I see it. Every time. People cry at the end of Titanic when she drops the entire jewels in the ocean. Granted, I cry for completely. Necklace. I cry for a completely different reason, because I personally think that's a really dumb decision. This entire shipping company brought you down there on their dime, which is expensive fucking shit, and you just decide to give something that they've been looking for the entire time away to somebody who's been dead for years. Like, that's just complete bullshit. But however, It's a Wonderful Life, there's the scene at the end of the movie where the line goes something to the lines of a man's not poor if he who has friends, or something along those lines. That, and every time an bell rings, an angel gets his wings, gets me tearing up every single time that I hear it. I will admit to that full-forwardly. I'm glad It's a Wonderful Life got the 3 votes. It will not be moving on. Terminator 2 does get the win on that one. Q starts us off.
It's been terminated.
Q starts us off. We have Joker at number 11 versus Raiders of the Lost Ark at number 54.
Harvey's about to have a tick of shit, I swear to God.
I'm going to have to vote against the Raiders. That's unfucking believable. You're fucking ridiculous. Fuck you, Freddie.
I was going to say, is that fuck you?
That's a fuck you, Freddie.
Joker gets a vote on this one. Jess.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Joker.
Harvey.
Joker at 11. I feel like it's going to be an hour and 45 minutes to me, like, what the entire fuck. That's what it feels like. Really? And I still have to pick that because Raiders sucked ass. Let me just get that out the way. Wow.
You suck ass.
Miss Jesse.
Yes, nicely. What we're going to get with here is no. Joker is a vote against Raiders, not for Joker. Let's just go with that.
But Q, do you think Harvey does that counterclockwise or clockwise?
Again, a good dinner, maybe a good Chianti, and we can talk about it. I'm saying, just take me out for ice cream and expect that kind of activity. You got to work for it.
Bro, I'll take you. I will take you to a 5-star restaurant with a fucking 5-course meal and ice cream.
And
ice
what's his
cream?
ass ate.
And ice cream.
You gotta get
I
that
will
good
brush
steak.
before that
If-
date. I will brush before that date. Damn right, just for you. If the
Let's
ice
go.
cream comes through,
That's it. If you're gonna get the ice cream, make sure that it's extra creamy.
extra.
Is it chocolate or vanilla?
Ew, better be vanilla.
Oh.
It's gonna be chocolate at the end anyway. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, Jesse, is it Joker or Raiders of the Lost Ark?
I'm gonna have to say Joker on this one. I just feel like it was better than Raiders.
Going 4 and out, Joker does get that vote. Jamie.
Fully agree. Raiders is not my favorite. So Joker, to me, I personally, if you know me, that's right up my lane. But it's more of the underlying message with it, with how people in mental illness and things are misconstrued at times, and it can really send someone on their journey in a whole nother path. It can trigger them to not handle their mental illness properly. That's why I'm not all about bullying, not all about making fun of people. Had it last night several times with somebody I was in company with, and that really bothered me because to me, the Joker, he's gone through a hell of a lot. He definitely didn't handle it right, but it would have been I guess he would have went down a different path if it wasn't for some people. So society, be nice. Thank you. I rest my case.
With
Joker.
with Joker already moving on, I'm going to shout out one of our major fans, and that is Miss Jackie, the hero of the Oreo bracket.
Sorry about
back
my dislike.
a little bit there a while ago.
Raiders, by the way, Miss Jackie, I love you. I just don't like Raiders. Please don't hate me. It's all Freddie's fault.
It happens. I will, however,
Sweet.
be avoiding the sweep on this one. It will be Raiders, because even though Q is a huge Raiders fan, is going against his Raiders.
Too bad it's
I'm
different
still
Raiders.
I'm still voting for Raiders, so I'm helping Q and the rest of you save face with Miss Jackie on that one. Raiders gets my vote. Jeremy, finish this out.
Hey, George, it's Steven Spielberg. I want to make a movie about a guy who goes looking for artifacts, and I want to have the Star Wars music in the background with a slightly different key. Okay? Yeah, good. Let's do it. Yeah, that's all Raiders of the Lost Ark is. Just fucking an adventurer with Star Wars music and different keys in the background. So, and I love both these movies dearly. Miss Jackie, please forgive me. I will get to my knees later. But yeah, it's 100% gonna be Joker. Joker's a way better movie. The freaking twist in that movie has you like, oh, like it opens a whole new world in the Batman legacy.
In a 6-1 vote, Jackie, I'm the only one that loves you in this group.
Oh, stop kissing ass.
I said I was gonna do that later.
Jess starts us off. We have Saving Private Ryan at 27 versus Modern Times at number 38.
Saving Private Ryan.
Gets a vote. Modern Times, by the way, is a Charlie Chaplin movie that I guarantee you nobody in this group, with the exception of myself, has ever actually seen. Harvey being a child at the time when the movie came out, has probably seen it as well, but that's besides the point.
Shut up. I catered that event. Dude.
Yeah, I've seen Saving Private Ryan, but I've never seen the other one.
No, you probably never will. No.
Yeah,
Probably not.
it's a good movie. It's a good movie. I've seen it a couple times for film studies and stuff like that. But it's not something that you go to watch. It's a great precursor to a lot of the actors and actresses that are out today. This people that they've learned from, but it's not something that you would watch just for shits and giggles. So
I refuse to watch any of the black and white movies on this fucking list. Just saying.
Hey man, these movies that you love have to come from somewhere.
Yeah,
So
that was
my vote. Yeah,
the brilliant mind of George Lucas. Yes.
Jesse. Modern Times or Saving Private Ryan?
I'm gonna say Saving Private Ryan.
Jamie.
Who is Saving Private Ryan even going against again?
Modern Times.
Yeah,
A Charlie
that-
Chaplin
that-
movie.
It's a what?
The Charlie Chaplin movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm just like, we keep repeating it, and I'm like, but I keep going right back to Saving Private Ryan, so I forget who it's against. So obviously, I like Private Ryan more.
Shaving Ryan's Privates gets a vote on that one.
Fucker, I was waiting to do that.
I'm aware of that. That's the reason why I stole it from you. However, I'm going to go with the classics on this one. I am a Charlie Chaplin fan. Personally, the Great Dictator is my favorite film of his. It's one of the only speaking roles that he has. But I digress. Modern Times will be getting my vote. Jeremy.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm wasting my time in this vote even, because I don't give a fuck about either of these movies. I mean, Saving Private Ryan to me is not that great a movie, honestly. I mean, I like a good military movie, but it's not that good a military movie. It's like Apocalypse Now. It's not that good a military movie. But if you'll excuse me, I gotta go get another Harvey. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, another Rebel, rich and creamy with 5% alcohol to volume, like Harvey. Because Harvey's rich and creamy.
Saving Private Ryan gets a vote on that one. Q, finish this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my private from Ryan, but that's gonna be my vote still.
Don't lie, Q.
5-2. It gets a vote. Moving on to the next round. Harvey starts us off, and I did not plan this, but I'm super happy it comes to him.
Like a rug.
Do you want to look at the board? Because this is exactly how that planned out.
Okay.
But Harvey starts us off. We have number 63, Paths of Glory, versus number 2, Godfather.
Yay! Pat's okay. I don't read. It doesn't unless Godfather 2 was the other one. It's Godfather. Everybody, make the proper vote. Let's keep it moving.
That's coming up, Harvey.
Godfather 2 will be coming up shortly.
Damn right it will.
Jesse.
I am going to have to say Godfather. I don't think I've seen the other one. It doesn't sound familiar, but that also does not mean I haven't seen it, because there's a lot that I'm like, oh my god.
It's black and white, if I'm not mistaken.
It's Technicolor, technically. It's a movie from the 50s. It is a war. It's a war movie from the 50s.
Okay.
I can't remember the actors in it off the top of my head. Personally, between the two movies, though, yeah, I'll get to my vote. Jamie, Paths of Glory or Godfather?
The Godfather, final answer.
Godfather gets a vote. I will be avoiding a sweep on this one. Paths of Glory, personally, I think is a better movie. Godfather has a better story.
Cut this.
I just feel like Freddie,
Yeah.
what you just said was you voted for Blades of Glory. That's how dumb that vote sounded.
Hey, Blades of Glory. Hey, do not insult Blades of Glory.
For a second, that's what I thought you said. I was like dating someone for Blades of Glory in this list.
I know. Right. I love it. Sorry, I had to say it.
I wonder if Blades of Glory is a movie, because that kind of sounds like a slasher film.
What do you mean?
It's Will Ferrell and John Heater.
No, not
Yeah.
Blades of
What she said.
not Blades of Glory. Blades of Glory is a comedy about the ice skating. I'm
Yes.
talking about blades like a knife, and gory as in bloody.
Glory hole.
I'm sure it exists in some B-rated like $1 bin at Walmart somewhere.
I just think it'd be funny. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Path of Glory on this one. I personally think it's a better movie. Again, Godfather has a better storyline. I will agree to that. But the better movie, for its time, both these are older movies. Path of Glory will be getting my vote. Jeremy.
Harvey, we gotta take this mofo out. He don't know what he's talking about here. He's spreading all this gibberish. He's spreading all this gibberish.
Fuck you, Freddie.
Was that your
Fuck
Brando? Was that your
Yeah.
Marlon Brando?
Yes. I did better before I smoked. But
Slipknot is not impressed with your Marlon Brando at all. Okay? I'll do that again.
didn't ask him to be. But fuck you, Freddie, because the fact you don't think Godfather's a better movie than anything almost except Star Wars is just ridiculous. But it's definitely Godfather. It's one of the freaking best movies ever made.
Exactly.
And it's about my people, the Italians. So fuck yeah.
Oh.
Godfather gets a vote and the win on that one. Q.
You know, when I was younger, I always wanted to be a Godfather. I always thought it'd be something cool. It's not really what it's cracked up to be, though. That just means you take responsibility for somebody else's kids, and that's just a bad idea. So I'm not voting for Godfather.
Catholic Lord gets a vote. Jess?
Excuse me, I need to fix my glasses. Hold on. Let me get them on here properly. Oh my God, they're not fitting the way they should. Oh, hold on. There they are. All right, great.
Everybody out there in Spotify land, if you don't get the connotations to that one, make sure to check out the YouTube version to know exactly what just happened on camera.
Or just fast forward 30 seconds and ignore all that bullshit.
Look,
Jeff, what is your vote?
My fucks are flying. You. That's right. Catch that, motherfucker.
I'll vote for The Godfather for Harvey.
Thank you. Sanity has returned.
5-2. Godfather would have moved on anyway, no matter what. So Jesse starts us off. We have One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest versus The Prestige. This is number 18 versus 47.
This is not worthy of a fuck you, Freddie.
I think I'm going to vote Cuckoo's Nest. I don't have like any distinct reason why. I'm feeling it.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest gets a vote. Jamie?
I think this is actually, qualifies as a, what do you say? Fuck you, Freddie?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
That does, because both movies are good. In my eyes, I feel like this is a good matchup because One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, obviously, damn good. But The Prestige, Hugh Jackman and who else? Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I actually, that's when my like for both those actors started to become more than just, hey, they did a good job in that movie. I actually started to get into both of their characters. I'm already a huge Wolverine fan. So Hugh Jackman, I already kind of liked. After that movie, I liked them both even more. So that's where my vote's at.
The Prestige to go vote. I'm going to go for The Prestige as well. One issue that The Prestige had is it went head to head with The Illusionist. And having two topics about stage magic at the same time is just a really dumb thing to do. I don't know if they planned that. I really hope they didn't because it was really dumb. Prestige, though, I've seen One Flew. It's a good movie. It deserves a majority of the hype that it's gotten. However, Prestige is one of those movies that it's a sleeper. It's one of those movies that if you don't, you're not going to get it off of name value alone. You actually have to watch the movie to actually know that it's a good movie because nobody ever really talked about it. It does, however, get my vote. Jeremy, One Flew or The Prestige?
I mean, when the Prestige was coming out, you got all this fucking hype because like, oh, it's Nolan with Bale again after they did the most amazing Batman in ever. Fuck Michael Keaton, and it's just like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a good movie, and then you go see it, and you're like, this is trash. This is just pure trash. Like, this is not something I ever want to see again. Like, fuck this movie. Fuck this movie like we want to fuck Freddy. But it's just no.
I mean, if you want to fuck me, that's a conversation we're gonna have off.
I was gonna say, speak for yourself on that one.
Yeah. I've gotten better offers. Let's just say that.
Oh, you don't know the experience, buddy. But it's got to be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest because I mean, it's fucking Jack Nicholson in one of his masterful roles. So yeah,
it is a tie game. Q.
All right. Are you guys saying Prestige?
The Prestige, yeah.
Okay. So we're not talking about like Call of Duty prestiging here then.
You can base this vote off of however you want.
Jess,
yeah, I don't play Call of Duty, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that does here, actually.
I like to sit there. I like to sit there and play with our boys.
Listen, that's the only time I've been on a yacht in my life was on Call of Duty. So shut the fuck up. It was a great experience.
It was a great experience, especially getting shot at.
Vote based on Call of Duty, you better just vote for the Prestige.
However, no, I'm pretty sure that's not the only time I've been on a yacht. Because if you've ever played, what is it, Tony Pro Hawk Skater 2?
Yep.
There's a big yacht on that one
what
too.
Was it?
So
I cut out. What was that?
Tony Pro Skater 2.
Pro Skater 2.
Like,
That is right.
I forgot all about that,
Yeah.
Jan. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot all about that.
And I'm not even a gamer, dude. What the hell?
Good
I know.
fucking call. I used to play the shit out that game
So
too.
did I.
Damn.
Anyway, Q, your vote. Prestige, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Just because I don't even know what the cuckoo nest is, I'm going with Prestige.
Prestige gets a vote.
Uneducated swine.
Why do you always go German on that?
Because if you're gonna say swine, you say German. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean he does have a point. You know, when you say the word swine, it has to be German. You know.
I feel like it doesn't
Gotta
get
be.
the full effect if it's not. I mean, we were kind of talking about that the other day. There's just somewhere like indubitably where you can't just like
Yep.
say it. You have to have
Indubitably.
the accent with it.
Shout out to Chancey on that
Well,
one.
the other one was
Shout
like
out to
faux
Chancey.
pas. Yeah, shout out to Chance on that. I was gonna mention that, by the way. I was gonna mention the fact that indubitably was entire Chancey sings. By the way, for people who haven't listened to it, her favorite word is indubitably. So
Chancey just woke up in the morning went somewhere. I'm just saying. But
yeah, Chancey just woke up well. Jess, One Flew or Prestige?
Not Prestige. So One
Thank you.
Flew.
It is a tie game coming down to Harvey. What you got, sir?
Yes.
The Prestige is actually quite a good film, but One Flew is legendary. Legendary.
I can't be mad at that.
No, I can't be either, to be honest.
One Flew
Harvey,
is,
you almost gave me a heart attack, motherfucker.
dude.
This one was a tough one.
Yeah, it was. No, but the more you do these things with me, the more you know that I tend to go with older. I'm more of a classics fan, so, and I love Jack Nicholson anyway. Yeah, so we got to go with One Flew. That gets the W.
Fuck, dude.
One Flew moves on with a 4-3 split. Jamie starts us off. We have The Shining at number 62
62
versus number 3, Godfather 2.
Oh, what?
Fuck you, Freddie.
Man, what am I supposed to do now? Okay.
So
okay,
Godfather was 2. Godfather 2 was 3.
Do you want squirt? Do you want squirt? Jason?
Number 1 will be next week.
Something ridiculous like Casablanca or
No.
Nope. Casablanca's not on this
Gone
list.
with the Wind.
I can say that Citizen Kane, thankfully, was not on this list.
Citizen Kane is not in this at all?
No.
Wow.
It might be in the top 100, but I don't think it's 60.
That says a lot about the people who voted. That's all I'm gonna say.
Millions of people.
Number 1, but people think that It's a Beautiful Life is better than Citizen Kane.
It's a wonderful life, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Well, still, it's a fuck you on that. Anyways.
It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Beautiful Life. The title doesn't matter. It sucks large ass.
Well,
That's
that's
all I'm saying.
2 different movies. It's a Beautiful Life is a war movie.
Is there a movie called It's a Beautiful Life?
Yes, and it will be in. It's not in the war movie bracket coming up, but it did come up on search when it comes to that. It was a war adjacent movie, much like Schindler's List is a war adjacent movie. So besides the point. Anyway, Jamie starts us off. We have Godfather 2 versus The Shining.
I mean, I love both movies, to be honest. In honor of the fact that when you close my bathroom door, I have a picture of The Shining of him busting through the door, and it scares everybody when they close the bathroom door.
That's awesome.
I'm just gonna go that route. The Shining.
The Shining gets a vote.
I thought you were going to say when you
Jamie, remind me not to use your bathroom when I go over there then.
I will.
Heck yeah.
It literally scares the shit out of people. That's.
But
I'm sure. I mean, but Jamie, I thought you were going to say you had like the elevators opening up with all the blood coming out when you shut your bathroom door. That'd be awesome.
The Shining will be getting my vote as well. Godfather 1 is a good movie. I have stated that in the past. Godfather 2 is a good movie as well, but it does not compare. It's not. It's a drop off. Godfather 3 is worse. But The Shining, however, storyline, the book's pretty good too. It will be in the books to movies bracket later on as well. But as far as go-to horror movies and like actually mental health movies as well, The Shining will be getting my vote. Jeremy.
Yeah, this is 100% a fuck you Freddy matchup. 100%. I love both these movies dearly. I mean, but I will give it to Godfather 2 simply because The Shining movie is about 10% of good of how the book is. So the book is 90% better. So yeah. Can't say the same for Godfather. They're both equal in that one.
Wasn't Godfather 2 a book as well?
The Godfather book got broken into 3 movies because it's so fucking massive.
The Godfather's one book. They really split it up to do 2 movies. The third one was just like the first 2 were so popular. Let's do something else.
Let's do a
Cash
sequel
grab.
with the Son. Yeah.
Jess. Shining. Godfather 2.
Clinton's turn to vote, not mine.
I don't care about Q. Q?
I'm so shiny. Yeah,
Well, then take a shower.
that's what I'm going for.
That is not a reference I thought would be being pulled off that one. Jess, what is your vote?
Yeah, Shining's my vote. Fuck Godfather.
Oof, the anger.
There's so much anger towards that. Wow.
That's right, Q. Use the
Jess.
dark side.
Well, we all know how I feel about scary movies. So I'm going to vote for The Godfather for Harvey.
The Godfather's way scarier.
Yeah, but
It's really not.
I don't care about
It's
either
really
one
not.
of these movies. So I'm voting for The Godfather for Harvey.
You always vote for Harvey.
She's kissing the ring.
Well, sometimes the partnership works. Speaking of Harvey, it's his vote. Godfather 2, The Shining.
Godfather 2. It's not actually that hard of a vote. They're 2 good movies, but Godfather 2 is better than the first one, and that's hard to say.
So it is a tie decision coming down to Jesse. Is it Godfather 2 or The Shining?
So I've kind of got like this weird thing for Jack Nicholson. And so I have to vote for The Shining.
Yes.
Just overall.
Did you see those posts recently of him on a boat like this summer looking all sexy?
No, but I'm going to Google it now.
I'm gonna Google it now.
You don't want him more.
Jesse likes those daddy figures, you know?
Just a little bit too much.
I mean, I like mine squishy too. It's okay.
He's on a boat,
Me
motherfucker.
too.
He's on a boat.
Damn, baby.
He's got his flippy floppy.
Anyway, I start this last one off in the first round. We have number 19, Goodfellas, versus number 46, Once Upon a Time in the West. The old Once Upon a Time in the West is the one we're talking about. It's much better than the new one. However, Goodfellas will be definitely getting my vote on this one. I think IMDb actually got this particular ranking right as far as placements. Number 19 gets my vote. Jeremy.
Do I look like a clown to you? Do I look like I'm funny? Am I a clown? Like, yeah, it's Goodfellas all fucking day. It's Goodfellas all fucking day. Once Upon a Time in the West sucks horribly.
Goodfellas gets a vote. Q.
That one.
Jeff.
Goodfellas.
Harvey.
All right, it's already over, but yeah, I'll go with Goodfellas.
Jesse.
Goodfellas.
She's looking at pictures of Nicholson on a boat. You can see what
She Googled it.
Saran wrapped that office chair.
Surprised she didn't cut the camera. You could see what's like.
Yeah, it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. The camera's getting kind of fuzzy right now. I think there's some steam coming up in that room.
A little bit.
Jamie.
Who's the Goodfellas even up against?
Once Upon a Time in the West.
I really feel like I don't think I've seen that at all. So we're gonna go with Goodfellas.
You're not
I
missing-
feel
you're not-
it would be wrong for me to.
You're not missing shit. You're not missing shit.
Okay. Now I'll watch
right.
it just because.
Yeah, because Jeremy said not to. Goodfellas moves on in a sweep to the next round. We will be right back right after this break. Jeremy and Harvey have the ability to do ads. Do you have anything this show?
For the time rush today, I'm not doing any.
Ooh.
That's fine.
Okay, I agree. I will refrain so we can keep it moving. Let's get to it.
All right. cross all those off. I will add mine in post. So we're back for the second half of round 1, and it looks like Jeremy starts us off. We have number 42, Gladiator, versus number 23, Life is Beautiful.
Yeah, it's another matchup where I really don't give a fuck about either way, but I mean, it's definitely got to be Gladiator. Gladiator is just actually a really good movie, and I mean, whenever you see me on the show, are you not entertained?
There's a second one coming out too, apparently. So,
well, who doesn't like to see men shirtless, all buff and shit? So why not? So wrap those movie theater seats, people.
Gladiator gets a vote. Q.
I really, really hope you're joking about the second one because they're just gonna ruin the fucking Gladiator movie if they do that.
I am not. I'm thinking Gladiator 2 is actually a prequel. It goes a little bit deeper into what.
It's coming out November 22nd, 2024.
There you go. Granted, that may be postponed due to the current strike going on. Personally, I stand with the strikers.
Yep.
I will not presume what your guys' stance on, but I will go on record and saying that one. Q, Gladiator, Life is Beautiful.
Gladiator, definitely. I'm not really sure how Gladiators rank so low in this.
I'm surprised about that too, actually.
It's a fucking great movie.
Jess.
I agree with Gladiator.
Harvey.
I didn't remember loving the movie. I enjoyed Russell Crowe's performance, but I don't feel like the movie was awesome. Life is Beautiful is like a heartbreaking movie. If you've actually seen it, the ending is torture. It is torture. One of the best endings to a film I've ever seen. That definitely gets my pick. Life is Beautiful.
I couldn't see it. The T-Rex was blocking the screen.
The T-Rex is blocking the screen. The fuck is he talking about?
That's how old it is.
Life is Beautiful is what? It's from what?
It's from the 90s, I think.
What are you talking about?
1997.
You're such a mess.
Yes. Oh no, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it not in German. That's why I didn't watch it.
Life is Beautiful gets a vote.
I'm just going to say Gladiator.
Gladiator gets a vote. That was from Jesse. Jamie.
I don't know. I do remember liking both of these movies, but I think I've watched Gladiator a bit more, and that says something if I can watch a movie more than twice. So I'm going to give it to Gladiator.
Here's another one. I will also be going with Gladiator on this one. I love this movie. It's one of those few movies that, again, you can watch over and over again, and each time you watch it, you gain something new off of it. It's like reading a good book. So 6-1, Gladiator moves on to the next round. Q starts us off. We have Lives of Others, number 58, versus number 7, Lord of the Ring, Return of the King.
Oh, fuck. I need to look there up.
And okay, so first off, it's rings with an S. There's an S at the end of that. It's not just Lord of the Ring. That just sounds
don't care.
That just sounds stupid. Lord of the Ring. No, it's rings.
Multiple rings.
It's multiple rings. You know. Can anybody tell me how many?
7.
7. Simple.
I'm not
7 we're getting. No.
And remember, Q. Jack Black accidentally pierced his dick with one.
Thank you, Dre. Anything but Lord of the Rings. Not seen it. Not. I own them, but I haven't fucking watched them. And
why?
Because I don't.
I have all 6
like
of the series. So
do you not like to be entertained, Jamie? Like what the fuck?
Absolutely not.
Right. Yeah.
I like to be boring.
I'm going with Return of the King.
Gets a vote. Jeff.
Lord of the Rings.
Gets another one. Harvey.
Yeah, we're not voting for anything to do with the rings. Anything else. I'd rather watch the credits of a Will Smith movie than watch Lord of the Rings.
I will take you on that bet.
I don't know if there's a bet there. Like that's just one of those things that he'd much rather do.
I want to see him do it.
Lives of Others gets a vote on that one. Jesse, what is yours?
I'm kind of on that nerdy side here, so I'm gonna have to go with Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Yes. Like I can't just like not.
Be still my throbbing thing. I can't get the ring off of now.
Jamie.
Jesus.
Not Lord of the Rings.
I mean, come on, it's Orlando Bloom.
I know.
He's sexy as fuck.
Wow!
I've
Wow!
never watched the movies.
Wow!
I
That
have
was
no
emotional,
idea what
Jess.
reason.
That was that from your soul, like sexy.
It
Yes,
was.
we should.
Felt
It's
that.
Sunday. She's gonna tell somebody about it.
She
I
yells.
thought-
She yells.
Jess,
She
you
yells
better
like.
keep
She,
it. Better keep you stay up, bro. You're gonna get replaced by a man
That
from
is-
Orlando.
Johnny
That's a
Depp,
hard-
Orlando Bloom, or yes.
She wanted me to dress up as an elf in a pirate union, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing it.
Because you look like that every day already.
Q.
Thank you.
No, he looks like a troll. But Q. She doesn't yell out your name in bed. She yells out Legolas.
You're right.
Happy Parents' Day to you, Deandra.
Happy Parents'
Yes,
Day.
happy Parents' Day to you, bro.
I didn't
Wait,
know
there's a parent. It's
Yeah,
Parents
today's
Day.
Parents' Day.
DeAndre is in
There's a-
comments.
So there's a Mother's Day and a Father's Day, and then a combined day.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Where the fuck have I been?
I don't know, but
I feel
Your
like Patrick
cave.
living under a fucking rock.
Nah, that's
your-
a bunch
in
of
your
men who
cave.
came up with that because like Father's Day is just whack. We needed another opportunity to get some love.
Yeah.
So, try again.
It's Parents' Day, baby. Get down your knees.
Let's become parents on Parents'
I
Day.
don't think you're gonna be a parent.
Oh.
I guess for foster or
Doesn't work that way.
it works out.
I
Maybe
will
you're-
be going for Lives of Others on this one, but I think it's in vain because Jeremy gets deciding vote on this one. Is it Lord of the Rings, Return of the King,
There you go.
or
okay.
Lives of Others?
Okay, well, actually, I fucked up in the last vote because Lives of Others is the one I couldn't watch because I couldn't find a non-German version. But so I didn't feel like watching the movie in subtitles. Like I really just didn't. I have other shit to do besides read things off for fucking 2 hours straight. So I definitely gotta go with Return of the King. Though there's only one. No, I agree. I agree with Randall. There's only one return, and it's of the Jedi, not of the King.
Fuck you.
Nah, the king is definitely returned.
Oh, hell no.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King moves on to the next round, 4-3 in a split vote. We'll be facing another split vote in the next round. Jeff starts us off. We have 2 movies that I have never seen and I can't find anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We have City of God at number 22 versus City Lights at number 43.
Oh, I've seen City of God.
I've never seen nor heard of either one of these movies.
Okay, well, City of God is an amazing movie about a small town in I think South America, and it's basically about how these kids grow up like in the drug trade, and like they selling drugs to this older lady. Like one of them even gets blown by like this 50-year-old lady because they're selling drugs for her. So it's a very dark, depressing movie, but it's brilliantly done.
So if Draven says it's a good movie, go the other way.
I never heard of the other one. The other one I never fucking seen.
Harvey, what do you suggest?
Well,
City-
if it helps, Jeremy, aside from a little bit off with the synopsis of the movie, is perfectly right. This movie is fantastic. He's actually right about that.
I was made to watch it in a college class. So
Oh, okay. It's a really good movie, actually. It is.
City Lights is one of the only other Charlie Chaplin film in this entire bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the Great Dictator in here?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it was on the list.
Okay, well then it's so number 2 of 3 in this one. So, but it won't be on this week. So either City of God or City Lights. They're just.
Sure, I'll go with whatever Jeremy explained.
City of
I
God
have
gets a
no
vote.
idea. I don't know
Harvey.
either one of these, so.
Drug dealing kids. Yep.
I actually agree.
Okay.
Yeah. City of God gets my vote for this one, even though City Lights is good too. Chaplin doesn't get my vote this time.
Didn't last time either.
That's true. That's true.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. All right.
Ain't
Jesse?
nobody complaining.
I have not seen nor heard of either one of these, so I'm just gonna go City of Gods because it sounds interesting and it sounds like something I would definitely watch.
Jamie?
I agree. I have not seen City of God, but I'm just not a huge Charlie Chaplin fan. I think the way, honestly, Jeremy described it and the little synopsis I did look up on it, I would probably end up being a fan of watching City of God, and I would probably watch it more than twice. So, City of God.
City of God gets a vote. I will be going for City Lights. I am a huge Charlie Chaplin fan. This is one movie I've never seen because I can't find it anywhere, and it pisses me off. But it will be getting my vote. Jeremy, it's yours.
100% City of God. 100%. That movie is. I was forced to watch it in a college class by one of my favorite college professors, and once again, he did something great by showing me that movie. I mean, even though I was kind of getting a hand job during it, but whatever.
I'm not touching that comment at all. Q.
Have you checked your bum, Freddie?
What?
Have you checked your bum? You said you can't find the movie anywhere, so have you checked your ass?
Oh. Anyway, Q, what's your vote?
Jesus.
He's not here either.
He's not.
Fair enough.
I look like him supposedly, but
I'm gonna go with yeah. I'm not a fan of Chaplin, so I'm gonna have to go with the other one.
I mean, I do make girls levitate, so I could be here.
6. Yeah, trying to get away from you. City of God moves on 6-1. We'll be facing another 6-1 in the next round. Harvey starts us. Harvey starts us off, and we have number 6, Schindler's List, versus number 59, Infinity War.
Looks like something else is getting exterminated today.
There's a Marvel movie in the top. Wow.
There's multiple Marvel movies in the fucking top. So shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I love Marvel.
Jesse,
And
I swear to God,
Citizen Kane is not on here, but a bunch of fake superheroes. Get the fuck out of here,
dude! Citizen Kane is a horrible movie.
Dude,
it really is.
Worst movie in the world.
Horrible movie. You could watch it once, and you've wasted 2 hours of your life that you will never get back.
It's like Princess Bride.
I will humbly disagree with you, and I will go with Schindler's List for this pick. Them Marvel movies are not in the top 64. Not even close. No.
I'm gonna agree with Harvey on that one. That the at least 2 of the Marvel movies in this bracket should not be here. But Jesse, is it Schindler's List or Infinity War?
I am gonna go ahead and say fuck you, Freddie.
Woo! Thank you, girl. Thank you. My heart.
Because I like both of these movies for obviously different reasons, and so I'm just.
No, I'm sure it's for the same reason.
Yeah, actually, it is because they're both about mass extermination.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm gonna go ahead. I am gonna go with the Marvel movie on this one. I'm gonna go with Infinity War.
Infinity War gets a vote. Jamie.
That's a big old fucking yep right there.
Gets another one. I will be going for Schindler's List on this one. I have said this multiple times. Infinity War is it. If you haven't seen the rest of the movies, the rest of the Marvel movies that lead up to it, it's a crap movie because you don't understand what the hell's going on.
No. That's Endgame. Infinity War is
they both suck.
No, they don't.
In Game 2, which by the way will be on next week's episode. That's the other Marvel movie that I don't agree with being in here. It's worse than Infinity War when it comes to that. It's a decent movie.
Black
Solid
Panther's
6.
not on this list.
I don't think so.
Black Panther's better than both of those movies.
Oh, I agree.
I love Black
That's
Panther.
ridiculous. That
Hollywood racism, Harvey. Hollywood racism.
Well, we knew that. I mean, look at the.
But the thing is, though, that these are fan voted.
Yeah.
IMDb is fan voted. It's not Hollywood at all.
To vote for movies, man. We're not in enough of them to care. I'm saying.
That's true. Schindler's List gets my vote. I don't personally think Infinity War even belongs on this list. It's 59 though, which means it barely made the list.
It doesn't sound like the best. It sounds like favorite. This sounds like people's favorite movies as opposed to the best ones.
It is.
And that's a different title. That's what that should have been. So,
Jeremy, Schindler's List, Infinity War.
I actually have never seen Schindler's List all the way through. I mainly know about it because of Seinfeld and because Jerry made out during it. But you made out during Schindler's List? But I know, and Newman ratted him out because he's a little fat bitch. And that's why I got eaten by a dinosaur in Jurassic Park. But I 100%, well, yep, see? But yeah, it's 100% Infinity War, one of the best fucking movies ever made and one of the best villains ever put in a movie.
Gets a vote. Q, Schindler's List or Infinity War?
I'm voting out both these and saying Jurassic Park, goddammit.
Jeremy can check the list, but I'm pretty sure Jurassic Park is on next week.
It did.
Let's go.
One Jurassic Park, unlike the 2 Star Wars movies, just saying.
I'm gonna go with Schindler's List.
And not Stifler's List?
Not Stifler's List.
I was gonna say that. Fuck you,
I didn't think about Stifler's. Damn, that's a better one, actually.
Schindler's List gets a vote, which means it is a tie-breaking decision. Jess, you have the ability to know who it will be facing in the next round as a tiebreaker on this one. You want to know?
No, because I already know my decision.
All right. Is it Schindler's List or Infinity War?
Considering I don't like any Marvel movie, I'm gonna go with the Schindler List.
But it's Peter Quill. It's one of your favorite people.
Considering I don't like any of the Marvel movies, I'm gonna go with Schindler List.
I thought they didn't show up to the end of that movie.
No, they're in that movie for half the movie. They meet up on Titan, the moon of Jupiter, with Iron Man and Spider-Man.
I thought that was like part of the second one. Anyway, see, that's the bad part. All these movies blend together. They're not.
Pay attention.
They're not like. There's a word for this. I'm not going to pull it up. Schindler's List moves on 4-3 to the next round. Jessa decided not to use her ability to know what the next matchup is, so I cannot release it at this time. Jesse starts us off. We have number 31 versus 34, Harry Carey versus The Lion King.
The Lion King.
She's so happy on that one.
I love Disney movies. Like Disney cartoons. Like as we were sitting here, like, it's shiny and we don't talk about it. Like, I'm so excited over here. I'm like, and of course, like, my ADHD's got all of these songs just back to back going on in my head as we're going through this now.
Lion King gets a vote. Jamie.
Listen, I just can't wait to be king. My friend and I have a full-blown car dance involving the dome light and everything. So we don't fuck around with the circle of life or none of that. We're going to give that our votes because Mufasa is scary. Okay? I'm good.
And we're going to move forward with our Matata.
Kuna motherfucking Tata.
Jesse, by the way, we've done two episodes or 2 brackets completely devoted. So 4 episodes total to Disney movies. One of the brackets was Disney songs. I do not agree with the winner on that one. And the other one was Disney movies. They're both back in the archive, so they're going to be they're not as well produced as the current ones are, but you are more than welcome to check them out if you would like.
Okay.
Lion King gets Jesse's vote, Jamie's vote, and I am going to add mine to it. Harry Carey is a very good movie. World War II based, if I remember right. But Lion King is just, it's stupid fun for kids. And it's one of the first movies, it is the first movie I got to go see in theaters. So that ages me a little bit. Jeremy, Lion King, Harry Carey.
Okay, first things first. Jess, I'm still disappointed in you for not voting for Chris Pratt. But Freddie, I will say that how the hell is that the first movie you saw in theaters? The first movie I saw in theaters was Beauty and the Beast, and I'm younger than you.
Beauty and the Beast was 89. No. 92. 92. Lion King was 93. Aladdin was 94.
Yeah, I was 4 years old and I went to saw Beauty and the Beast. How the hell did I get to movies before you? And you're old, like 2 years older than me. But Jesus. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Harry Carey is one of those black and white movies I refuse to watch. So, as much as I love the idea of it, I love Serge Tankian's song of it. I gotta go with Lion King.
Gets a vote and the win on that one. Q.
I fucking hate the Lion King.
Me too, but in this vote,
The best part is when Mufasa dies.
I mean,
I
you got
laugh.
you got
Everyone
the
else
circle
cries. I cry because of laughter.
So can you just vote for Elton John in the Circle of Life then?
Please.
True.
I will take that circle of life and I'll make it a square.
Hey, Q. It's not the circle of life. It's a circle. It's a circle of poo. Ask Mr. Hanky.
Yeah. There
But
you go. That's the reason
I've
to
never
vote.
seen Harry Carey, so I'm gonna have to go with the Lion King on this one.
He gets a vote. Jess.
So to answer your question, Jeremy.
Harry? Haremy's no, Haremy's a way better.
Fits.
I mean, I am
To
Harry,
answer
but
your
yeah.
question, Jeremy, I'm just not. I'm saying Jeremy.
Why are you
did it
saying so
again.
weird?
I'm thinking it.
No. Is she not saying his name weird?
No, a little bit, but I think it's the.
It's
I think
with an
like-
H instead of a J. It's kind of like you're wanting to go on like a Hispanic accent to say Jeremy.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Hedeme.
Okay. Anyways, to answer your question,
Jeremy.
Q, shut up. Let her talk.
I'm just not a fan of like superhero.
I know you're not, but it's Chris Pratt. Usually, that gets your.
It
vote.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. It can be my all-time favorite actor. I'm just not a fan of those types of movies.
It's worked in the past, though. Just saying.
Not the only one I care about is Guardian of the Galaxies. Otherwise,
the Guardians aren't anymore. Fuck.
Just let her vote.
Jess, what's your vote?
obviously the Lion King.
Lion King gets another one. Harvey, finish this out.
Yes, Lion King. Let's keep it moving. Come on.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Lion King moves on a sweep to the next round, and I'm really looking forward to that matchup because I think it's absolutely hysterical. That was...
Jamie starts this one off, I believe.
Yeah, Jamie starts this one off. I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted Jeremy to start this one off, but we have number 50, Grave of the Fireflies, which is a Ghibli film, if I remember right.
It is. No, fuck you.
Versus
Fuck you, Freddie.
number 15, Empire Strikes Back.
Fuck you, Freddie!
What was the first choice?
Grave of the Fireflies?
A beautiful anime movie.
It really is.
Okay, let's vote for that. I haven't seen
Grave of the Fireflies gets 2 votes because I will be going for Grave of the Fireflies as well. It's a beautiful movie, like Jeremy just admitted to. If I don't think it's gonna be out in the next round though, considering who was facing. But I wish it goes to the next round. So Jeremy, is it Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, or Grave of the Fireflies?
Fuck you, Freddie. Fuck! Oh, I actually just watched Grave of the Fireflies for this fucking bracket, along with the other Studio Ghibli movie in this rankings. And I fucking love Grave of the Fireflies. It's a beautiful movie about a Japanese boy trying to take care of his little sister during World War II. And spoilers, the sister fucking dies at the end because they didn't have enough food to eat. But it's a sad fucking movie, and he puts her in a grave in this field where there's fireflies like crazy every night because she loved going there. And it's just fucking will make you tear up at the end, like literally make you tear up at the end. But it's Empire. It's fucking Empire. Nothing can beat the epicness of Empire and Darth Vader. I'm sorry, but if you don't get a boner from Darth Vader, you ain't human.
I'm not human, apparently.
Apparently, I'm not human either.
Star Wars gets a vote on that one. Q, is it Empire Strikes Back or Grave of the Fireflies?
Anything but Star Wars.
Grave of the Fireflies gets a vote. Jess?
Not Star Wars.
It's another vote. Harvey?
Do I get to be the one to kick this movie out? Do I get?
No,
Yes.
it's already out.
It's already out.
It's already
I
out.
was the one that kicked it out. Yeah.
Damn! I wanted to be vote number 4. Would it be worse for me to actually vote for it now, knowing it's already lost?
Just continue.
Wait,
to vote
hold
now.
on.
Keep voting.
Jeremy, not knowing how Jesse's vote's going to go, but she has expressed interest in Star Wars in the past, or Jamie's vote.
Jamie voted already.
So
it's already lost, dude. It's
okay,
already
never
lost.
mind. But about to say, like, if I took mine out, that would make it that. But either way, it wouldn't matter because Harvey's gonna go for Grave of the Fireflies either way.
Damn
So
right I am.
Harvey, what is your vote?
I after further review and deep thought for about 3 seconds, I'm gonna go with Grave of the Fireflies.
Grave of the Fireflies gets a vote.
Yeah,
you said that you liked the movie, Jeremy. Come on.
3 seconds of thought. Wow,
that was a long.
That was a lot.
Nice.
Jesse, finish this off. Is it Grave of the Fireflies or Empire Strikes Back?
Teach a culture swine something, Jesse. Please.
You already know that I love Star Wars.
A true Jess right there. A true Jess.
Fuck you, Jeremy.
Fuck you, Jeremy.
I mean, you gotta take a plane first.
Fudge. Hashtag fudge.
Fudge.
FUJ.
Fudge, Jeremy. Fudge.
Well, Harvey, I switched over to that vanilla now. It's rich and creamy like me. So, I mean, I see what Jess is saying.
Dude, whatever floats your boat, bro.
A lot of liquor.
Since Jesse is a Star Wars fan, it is 5-2. Grave of the Fireflies moves on to the next round. Although, to be perfectly honest, I would have loved to see Jeremy's face if Empire would have moved on, because it would have just been hysterical. But next up, I started us off.
My fucking Darth Vader helmet and dance around my lightsaber. Damn it!
We have number 35, American History X, versus number 30, Leon the Professional.
Ooh, interesting, actually.
It is. It's a very interesting vote. American History X. There's a couple scenes in this movie that I absolutely love. However, American History X also got me banned from Facebook for 30 days, so it pisses me off. Leon the Professional.
I think you banned. I have to ask.
When on bracketology on the cover of American History X, I can't remember the guy's name right now, but the person Edward Norton has a giant swastika on his chest. And even though it's the cover and it says American History X on the picture, it's considered a hateful image. And I got a 30-day ban from Facebook from it, which is the reason why I have a secondary Facebook account now. So just in case if I get zucked, it's not that big of an issue. Leon the Professional, although I cannot remember the guy's name who's the main character in this movie, because he's not in a lot of movies.
He's not.
It's a damn good movie.
Gene Reno.
Okay, but yeah, he's not in a lot of movies, but this is a damn good movie. One of my favorite movies from the childhood. The Jackal kind of reminds me of this movie as well, for sick and twisted purposes, and it will be getting my vote. Jeremy, Leon, or American History X?
Yeah, my mom and my brother were a big fan of American History X when I was in high school. I never liked it because I just couldn't get into it. Like, it just, even though I almost went that way in high school for a minute, like, I never got into it. So, Leon the Professional, I actually just watched on Netflix for this, and it's a fucking amazing movie. It reminds me, it's like that typical, it's called Wolf and Cub. It's a classic comic book from back in the day about a Native American raising a young kid in the wilderness. And the format's been used 1,000 times with Mandalorian and Last of Us. Like, this is another one of those examples of that, and it's just glorious. Like an older person like teaching a kid how to do what they do is just amazing. And Leon is a fucking amazing character. Like, he doesn't even say much, but just the way he acts is amazing.
All right, Leon the Professional gets another vote. Q.
I'm gonna have to go with the History X just because it got you banned from Facebook.
You dick.
Just literally, that's the only reason why I'm voting for that one.
Oh, and if anybody needs a little more convincing, Gary Oldman plays the villain in Leon the Professional, and he does an amazing job.
That's going off a reference from DeAndre's comment. And in comments right now, if you guys want to comment along to our show, by the way, check out our show on the weekend. This is a weird episode because we're doing it on Sunday morning instead of Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. But if you guys want to comment along, you are free to. DeAndre's in comments. One of the best villains in Leon. One of the best villains in Leon. But if we are talking the better movie, though, it is. And I do not condone a lot in it. It is History X. So Q and DeAndre agree on that one for completely different reasons. Jess, American History X or Leon the Professional?
Q's just being a dick.
I don't know either one of these movies, so I'm gonna go with DeAndre and pick History X.
It is a tie game. Harvey, Leon or American History X?
Oh wow. American History X is a really good movie. Edward Norton did an amazing performance in that. I prefer Leon though, so I'm gonna go with Leon the Professional.
I was gonna say Harvey must like that curb stomp scene, but
that's a rough scene. There's some rough.
It is a rough scene, especially as a wrestling fan.
Yeah. I mean, I'd seen that long before our boy Seth started doing that work, but
yeah, it's
definitely
exactly what that is. But Jesse, Leon the Professional or American History X?
I am going to go with History X.
Which means it is a tie game coming down to Jamie. Jamie has the ability to know who it will be facing in the next round. Do you want to know who it is?
I usually say no, so let's go with yes.
Let's go with yeah or yes on that one.
Yes, I mean, it's the same thing either way, but she said yes.
Well, no. Yeah would be she's going with her original cause. Yes would be she wants to know. So yes on that one?
Yes.
All right. Either Leon the Professional at 3 or American History X also at 3 will be facing The Shining that went on 4-3. So it would be also facing a 4-3 split in the next round.
So that will basically, if I vote a certain way, I'm going to try to say fuck you, Freddie, but really I should say fuck you, Jamie, because I'd be setting myself up for a good matchup. We're going to go with American History X because I have to say that curb stomp scene really, it took shit to a whole nother level for me on a few personal things, but also in that movie, period, with Edward Norton as an actor. So I'm going to go with American History X.
American History X does move on 4-3. As I said, we'll be facing The Shining in the next round. Last up in this side of the bracket, Jeremy starts us off. We have 51 Rear Window versus 14 Inception.
Well, I'm pretty sure Rear Window is one of those black and white movies I didn't watch, but I fucking hate Inception with all my heart, so it's going to go to Rear Window.
Rear Window gets a vote. Q?
Inception.
Jess?
Inception.
Harvey?
It's Hitchcock.
Oh, wait a minute, no.
How did you
Wait a
not?
minute. It's Rear Window's the guy with the telescope, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I did watch that one, and I'm glad I voted for it then. It's one of my favorite Simpsons episodes too. Is based off that.
It's been redone, and that entire gimmick has been redone in so many different things. But yes,
that
it
idea
is.
has been done in so many different ways. Hitchcock, the greatest director, definitely Rear Window, definitely.
Jesse, Rear Window or Inception?
Jesse stepped away to go take care of that heat and steam coming up.
Yeah, Chad, go wipe it off. We will be skipping Jesse for this time. Jamie, is it Inception or Rear Window?
Oh, Jesse came back in time, but
she did.
I'll go Inception, but I would have to say I'm not invested in either one of these big time because I liked both of them. So
I go for the cock that's hitched.
Nah, we're gonna go with Leonardo DiCaprio because I really had a huge crush on him in middle school. So fuck yeah.
Of course you did.
Which
I really did.
Which, if you've listened to Jesse's episode on Backstage, you know what she's going to vote for already. However, I will give her the tie-breaking decision. I am going to go for Hitchcock on this one. One of the greatest directors of all time. Rear Window is one of the greatest stories of all time. It is a massive thriller. Personally, I don't think Inception holds a candle to Rear Window. I think IMDb got this particular ranking wrong on this one, but Rear Window gets my vote. Jesse, in a tie-breaking decision, is it going to be? Do you want to know who will be facing in the next round?
No, I don't want to know.
Okay. I didn't figure because I already know what your vote's going to be, but I want to extend that because I extended it to everybody else. So, is it Inception or Rear Window?
It's Inception. Like, you knew.
You like Leo too? Did you sing to the? I had Teen Bop posters and I'd sing to them. You damn right.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Right. Oh, your friends Jamie, and I were fucking weird.
You know you get that poster. You know you get that poster lap dance, Jamie.
No, I did not. But I sang to it, and it was horribly amazing.
There is a question on the Bastards Backstage about your teenage crush, and a little bit of insight into Jessie is her teenage crush, and still her crush is, of course, Leonardo DiCaprio. Her other option was, of course, Ryan Reynolds, and there was an entire conversation off of that. We will be right back right after these messages. Side note, nobody has blown their load so far in the first round, or squirted their gun, Jess.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You say you're welcome after you squirt, not before.
No, I say you're welcome. Anyway.
No, I'm saying you're welcome as coming up with a new word.
Oh, no, I was saying you're welcome first. Never mind.
I know, I get
it.
Where are you now?
Like, that's all I can think. Anytime somebody says you're welcome, it just...
I'm waiting for that live action to come out.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I want to see the Rock sing that in live action.
Sky, the stars.
Maybe
Welcome back to round 2 of the IMDb Top 64. First half of the bracket. Q starts us off. We have Fight Club versus Gladiator.
Well, we still don't talk about it. So Gladiator.
Gladiator gets a vote. Jess.
I want to talk about it this time, so I'll pick Gladiator.
Harvey.
Fight Club.
Wow.
Jesse.
Gladiator's overrated, honestly.
You're overrated, honestly.
Definitely. Damn right.
You walk around with that swing between your legs, you'd be overrated too.
Every show. Jesse.
I am going to pick Gladiator because I was just picturing myself like holding movie cases, and I feel like that's the one that I would go for.
Seeing at Blockbuster on a Friday night, yeah.
Jamie, Gladiator or Fight Club?
I'm actually very annoyed with Gladiator type movies, all them ancient Roman shits. I didn't do well in history class. I found it rather boring, unless it's a live reenactment.
Then you're going to repeat yourself.
Dude, ancient history is where it's at. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit is so intriguing. I watch documentaries about that shit all the time.
I know,
all the time.
I do as an adult versus growing up, and I wish I would have been different. But I just don't like history. I just don't always care for those type of movies. So
then you're the type that's going to repeat yourself over and over and over again.
As Leo is a common love that we have. Gladiator is not a common pick for us this time. Sad to say, Jesse, I'm not going to yep your vote.
That's okay.
I'm going to go with the Fight Club in honor of Chansey, and that's what I would choose at Blockbuster too.
Fight Club gets a vote. A lot of that comes down to the type of teacher you had as well. There, Jamie, if you have a boring teacher in history class,
No, I had a great teacher, an absolutely great teacher. It just wasn't my jam. It really wasn't.
My history teacher, I had Mr. B at the alternative school. He was a great teacher, and personally, I miss him dearly. So there's that. However, I will be going for Gladiator. I think this movie's fantastic. I do like the movie Fight Club, but once you've seen it like once, twice, maybe 3 times, you'll get joy out of it. But after that, for me, it's just not really enough. Gladiator on the opposite hand. Each time you watch it, again, you get something new. So Gladiator gets my vote.
See, I found
Jeremy.
history very, very intriguing, mainly because I wanted to bang my history teacher. So
He legit wanted to
My-
bang her.
Hugh,
Am I-
unlike that, I had a kick-ass teacher, so rest in peace, Mr. Anthony. But he was a one-eyed war man that had the best stories. I just fucking hated that subject. Don't
Fair
know why.
enough.
Stapled is tied to his chest because it wouldn't stop moving.
I feel like
Freddie,
I was
is it-
learning about like mythology and things like that. So like the ancient Greece and like ancient Egypt and Norse and I don't know, like I dig that still. Like I love like learning different little things about it. And
I agree. I just wish that would have been a better focus in school to make me like more intrigued. It's people nowadays that I hear it from that I'm like, okay, I can see it, but
Well,
it just
Freddie,
this.
Am I
Jesse, you and I get along great.
You are not a tiebreaker, but you are voting.
all right. Well, I'm not a tiebreaker. I think Gladiator's already moving on, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yep.
I mean, as much as I love Meatloaf with Tits, I gotta go with Gladiator all day because I was a history buff in school and mythology. I still talk about my podcast on a daily basis. So, fuck yeah, Gladiator's the shit, and Assassin's Creed right there.
Gladiator moves on 5-2 to the next round. Jess will be starting us off on this one. We have Joker moving on 6-1 versus City of God, also 6-1.
Fuck you, Freddie.
Who's starting? Is it me?
Jess is starting.
Oh, okay.
It's Jess. And to be perfectly honest, both in the entire fuck you part, I was the only one to vote for Raiders, and I was also the only one to vote for City of Light. So the only person not to blame in this situation is Mick.
Still gonna blame you.
Listen, if that's how you sleep at night, that's fine. I'm gonna stick with fucking
So what were
Freddy.
the
It is Joker versus City of God.
Joker?
Gets a vote. Harvey.
City of God. Joker is a great performance and not a great movie. I'm not doing it.
Jesse.
okay, so I'm having a really hard time with this. I think I'm gonna have to vote for Joker because I have not seen City of God. However, just from what has been described to me, like I really want to see City of God, but I am gonna go ahead and go with Joker because I haven't seen the other.
Jamie.
I agree with what Harvey said and what Jess said, but I think I am gonna go with the Joker.
I'm going to try to lessen this gap a little bit because, to be perfectly honest, I don't care about either one of these movies.
Nobody likes a big gap.
Depends if you know how to fill it there, Jeremy.
Doesn't matter. Hey, I mean, as Triple H said, it's hard to be considered big when you're trying to land it down a runway at JFK. So
Anyway, City of God will be getting my vote on that one. Jeremy, is it City of God or Joker?
And for anybody like Jesse who wants to watch City of God, it's on Showtime apps or any app that has Showtime add-ons if you have one of those. But it's amazing. Fuck. I mean, I'll give it to City of God because I feel like it's not gonna matter anyway. But I'll give it to City of God.
It is a tie game. Q, is it Joker or City of God?
Like I said, it doesn't matter.
So Jeremy's talking about how no one likes gaps, and you got Freddie talking about how you gotta know how to fill them. I'm the one who makes them. I make the gap. Just
What
putting it out
what,
there.
like Harvey said, why do you tell yourself to sleep at night?
Well, I'm about to go Joker on this one.
Joker gets a vote and the win.
Will you stop?
4-3 to the next round. Harvey starts us off, and we have, again, I don't plan this, Lion King moving on in a sweep versus Godfather 5-2.
Yeah. Godfather. Lion King is cute, but it's not close.
Lion King is wannabe Godfather.
Jesse.
I'm gonna, God, because I love The Lion King, But as far as like great watchable movies, I'm gonna have to go with The Godfather.
Harvey's about to start singing you. Can you feel the love in the air tonight?
Can
Jamie.
you feel the love tonight?
It's copyright. Jamie.
All right.
Hey.
I can.
This is kind of like asking Michael Phelps to race a kid in the pool and not hold back. Like, this is an unfair, fuck everybody else that voted for these to match up against each other, not fuck you, Freddie.
No,
The Godfather. The Godfather.
I will be going for Lion King because personally, I say The Lion King is a more rewatchable movie. To be perfectly honest, than The Godfather. The Godfather is really, really, really stupidly long. So unless you have it on like a 1.5 type thing, it's just it becomes monotonous at times. To be perfectly honest, The Lion King is enjoyable, a lot more enjoyable to watch. And to be perfectly honest, if I'm gonna go rewatch the movie, not just to say that I've seen it, like Godfather, I'm going to be rewatching it for the enjoyment factor, which Lion King will be getting my vote. Jeremy, The Godfather, Lion King.
Let me end this right now before it gets to the children of this bracket panel. But it's going to be Godfather winning this one. Goddamn right. I ain't giving Lion King a chance to even fucking take a step forward. Shoot those damn lions and make some pelts.
Good thing to say right in front of your kid. Q, Lion King or Godfather?
Bugs, please. She kills bugs.
She's nuts, remember?
Wear your nuts.
Wait, what? Who's got nuts?
No, don't ask. Q.
She's going to look for nuts.
Lion King or Godfather?
Man, I really don't like either one of these movies.
So you'll pick the Lion King for your wife.
Oh, look, my daughter found her nuts.
Yes, get it, girl. That was the
Nuts on camera, dude.
So, Harvey, should I vote for you or should I vote for my lovely wife here?
It doesn't fucking matter at this point.
You do what
Don't
your
tell
wife
him
tells
that.
you.
He's just
and you like
losing
it.
brownie points.
You do what your wife tells you, and you like it.
Even if it's a strap-on included.
No, I draw the line. Line drawn.
Hey, we don't kink shame on the show, so
Either way, I'm drawing the line on that one. I will vote against The Godfather and not for The Lion King.
You see that guy right there with the glasses and the gray beard?
So I'm gonna have to pick Lion King, I suppose, but it's not a vote for Lion King. It's just a vote against Godfather.
the lesser of two evils. Jess, finish this out.
Lion King.
So it is a 4-3 split. Godfather moves on to the next round. Jesse starts us off. We have two split decisions in The Shining versus American History X.
I'm gonna blow my load.
There we go.
Oh! Whoa! The screen just got covered.
The first time she's been on, this is her second episode. This is the first time she's done it. So Jesse has decided to blow her load on this one, which means Jamie starts us off. Is it The Shining or American History X?
Leo just part of the ocean.
Like I already said, this is gonna be like a fuck me, not a fuck you, Freddie, because I did help make this available. American History X.
We'll be getting Jamie's vote. I'm gonna go for Shining on this one. American History X has a good shock factor. I personally think The Shining is the better story, and it's a better movie all the way around. So, Jeremy, Shining, American History X.
Okay, well, I've got to say that it's funny as shit that I just said, see that man with the glasses and the gray beard? That's your new daddy to my daughter, and she ran away saying no. So, that's hilarious. But, yeah, as someone who could appreciate a cigarette with a lot of ash, I'm going for Shining.
Back that ash up. Q. Shining, American History X.
I'm so shiny, man.
Jess.
American History X, because I don't do scary.
Harvey.
Shining.
You do me though.
Knocking out American History X, Shining will be moving on to the next round. But Jesse.
Mine is over there.
Well, then go get them.
This is tough. Like, I don't like this one, but I am gonna go with American History X. Even though, like, my love for Jack Nicholson just kind of.
Shining moves on 4-3 in a split vote. Jamie will be starting us off, and we have.
Wait. Ow. This one's on me.
Jeremy, mute, please. Thank you. We have Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, versus Terminator 2. Both of them are split votes in the last round.
And I didn't vote for fucking either of them either.
A lot of
Neither did I.
progression there, Jamie. A lot of progression.
No, I've never watched Lord of the Rings, not gonna. And I've watched Terminator 2, and I guess I'll vote for that. Damn.
Terminator 2 gets a vote. I will be also going for Terminator 2 on this one. It's much better than the first one, and it's got a much better replayability, if that's even a word. But I'm going to go with it. It gets my vote. Jeremy, what is yours?
It's Terminator 2 versus what?
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Oh, Return of the King all fucking day. It's a way better rewatchable movie. One of the most epic battle scenes ever fucking done in a movie. So,
okay. Return of the King gets a vote. Jess.
Quentin's before me.
Sorry, Q. He's hidden there, dude. It's like between the.
You forgot about Q.
You know what?
We're
gonna deal with that later. We're gonna deal with that later.
Face
Fred. We're gonna deal
matches
with
the
that.
wall.
Screen
And
name
you're sure
says Jess and Q, so you keep like looking at Jess first rather than Q.
Well, I'd much rather look at Jess first anyway. So.
I don't blame you.
But
I do not blame
that's
you.
just point. That's just point of preference. Anyway, Q, what's your vote?
Oh, are the other Lord of the Rings movies on here at all?
I think Fellowship is on next week.
I think Fellowship is a better fucking movie personally, but I'm gonna have to
agree.
go with. I'm gonna have to go with Return of the King. I will have to agree with Jeremy. That is an epic battle scene. I will go with that for sure.
It is a tie game. Jess.
Return of the King.
Harvey.
T2.
It is another tie game. And coming down to Jesse, you have a tie-breaking decision on your hands. Do you want to know who will be facing in the next round?
I'm gonna go no. I like the mystery.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
But I am gonna say Lord of the Rings just because I was not big on the Terminator movies. I'm sorry, Jamie. I know. I see that heartbreak like right there. It's shattered.
It's like I'm just trying to kick him out, and like you just won't. Why?
You ain't kicking it out.
Well, it's got it does have a hard battle in the next round. So there's that one. Jamie started that one, which means I started this one. We have two war movies going against each other. It's a 5-2 and 4-3. Saving Private Ryan at number 27 versus Schindler's List at number 6. I'm gonna have to go Schindler's List. Again, it's a better movie. It doesn't have a lot of rewatchability, but as far as shot for shot goes, I'm gonna have to go for Schindler's List as far as the movie itself goes. Jeremy, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan.
Fuck. I really don't give a fuck either way, but I'll go for Schindler's List just because Newman's a bitch.
Q.
Yeah, I'll go Stifler's List this time.
Jess.
Saving Private Ryan.
Harvey.
Schindler's List.
Jesse.
Schindler's List.
And Jamie.
So much pressure. Schindler's List.
In a 6-1 vote, Schindler's List moves on to the next round. Jeremy starts us off. We have Grave of the Fireflies at 50 versus One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest at 18.
With the Cuckoo Nest one?
Mhm.
Honestly, it's the only movie. It's one of the only movies that actually can't be too sad beat out Star Wars. So on this list, at least. So I gotta go Grave of the Fireflies because Cuckoo's Nest is good, but Grave of the Fireflies is an emotional masterpiece. So
I want you to keep that in mind if this happens to move on. Q.
Nutty Cuckoo.
You
Yes,
took
you
what I
are.
was going to say.
Jess.
I was going to be like, nutsy cuckoo, nutsy cuckoo.
Yeah, well, too late now.
And Harvey.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Jesse.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Grave of the Fireflies will not be moving on. Jamie.
motherfucker.
Whatever Justin Q said, if they can repeat that.
Nutty Cuckoo. Nutty Cuckoo.
That's my vote.
I will be going for Grave of the Fireflies.
That's the sound she makes when Q tries to get in the back door.
I'm not. Another thing I'm not touching.
What? Q's back door?
That comment. 5-2, One Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest move on to the next round. Last up in this particular round, Q starts us off. And we have Goodfellas versus Inception.
Oh, I'm definitely a good fella.
And that's 19-14, by the way. Jess?
Inception.
Harvey?
Good fellas.
We good
I already
fellas.
know, I already know who's Jesse's voting for, but Jesse?
Inception.
Yep, it's a tie game. Jamie?
Duh, Inception.
I will be voting for Goodfellas, which means it is a tie game coming down to Jeremy. Jeremy, do you want to know who it will be facing in the next round?
Oh, fuck Inception. Goodfellas all fucking day.
Goodfellas moves on.
What a sad
4-3. We'll be facing another split vote in the next round. We'll be right back right after this break, and kind of the speed round situation is going to be third round and beyond. Jessie is the only one to blow her preferred load on this particular one, so everybody else is still in the game. Welcome back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like Jess will be starting us off on this one, and I am going to be giving her, let's say, Joker versus Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List gets a vote. Harvey.
Schindler's List.
Jesse.
Schindler's List.
Jamie.
Joker's a great movie. Schindler's List should win, so I'm gonna give it to Schindler's List.
Going 4 and out, Schindler's List. We'll be moving on to the next round. I'm also going to be giving it to Schindler's List. I didn't like Joker. I didn't. I don't know why. I just don't. Jeremy, Joker or Schindler's List?
Uncultured swine! But Joker all fucking day. Those two, it's Joker all day.
I do find it funny that you used a German accent voting against Schindler's List.
You're welcome.
Q, finish this out.
Yeah, it's a joke that everyone didn't vote for Joker. So
Thank you. Me and Q actually agree. I think the
right. Let that be noted.
Yeah, well, you've agreed a couple times on some of these votes. So Harvey starts us off, and I'm just to keep it going, I'm gonna have to do this again. Harvey, is it Godfather or One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
That's Godfather.
Harvey has gotten every single Godfather 1 opening vote this entire matchup. That's just for shits. Jesse, Godfather or One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
I'm gonna go with Godfather on this one.
I know, DeAndre, don't make any sense, bro. Agree.
Yeah.
It really
agree.
shocked me too.
Well, just be known, DeAndre, that Joker is no longer in the competition. However, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is. Jamie, what is your vote?
Godfather. I mean, duh.
I'm a huge fan of crowd participation when it comes to this show. DeAndre is voting for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I will be giving him my vote in this situation. So avoiding a sweep, Godfather does not get my vote. Jeremy.
And just like that, they took Freddie out because he made a stupid decision they shouldn't have made.
But yeah, it's Godfather all day.
And your impression still sucks.
Didn't say it didn't.
Cute.
I don't got the cotton balls put in my cheeks.
Well, since you've already prevented the sweep, I can't do that now. So I'm still gonna vote One Flew Over just because I don't like The Godfather.
It's your biography.
He doesn't
anyway.
like you either. How about that?
He wouldn't. He really wouldn't.
Sorry, I was relevating in the fact that somebody thinks I'm a good man. What was your vote, Q?
One Flew Over.
Well, I mean, Q, you be the Frodo and you be the.
Thank you, DeAndre.
You be the Frodo and Godfather. Take you out the whack in
Jess,
times.
Finish this
I'm
out.
gonna give DeAndre my vote as well and do One Flew Over.
Godfather moves on to the final four with a 4-3 split vote on that one.
Dre, don't say those horrible words ever. Don't say those horrible words ever, Dre.
And Q, Jeff voted. There you go.
Thank you, DeAndre. Thank you. You're a good woman,
I try.
She married you. She has to be.
right? She's got to be a saint at this point.
Yeah, got to be a saint at that point. Jesse starts us off, and there's nothing I can really give her at this point. So we're going to go Shining.
Then you are a man of low imagination, Freddie. But okay.
Well, I mean, as far as the matchups goes, I can't give her much. So we have The Shining versus the movie that knocked out Inception. So at least I can give her some kind of solace on that. Goodfellas.
Oh, The Shining.
Shining gets a vote. Jamie.
Shining.
But you're not shining. You're dark.
Exactly.
We already have a mafia movie in here, unfortunately. So I'm going to go for Shining as well. Although it would be kind of funny to have Godfather versus Goodfellas in the finals, but not going to happen.
It'd be an easy choice.
I would go Goodfellas, to be perfectly honest.
You'd be wrong, but that's okay. It's America.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be wrong.
It happens every day.
Anyway, DeAndre making his opinion known. It is Goodfellas for him. I already voted, so unfortunately, DeAndre, I could not give you my vote this time. Jeremy, Shining, Goodfellas.
I'll give my vote to Dre because he don't think I'm a clown. So it's going to Goodfellas.
Goodfellas gets a vote. Q, Goodfellas, Shining.
Goodfellas, man, because I'm a good fella.
Are you though?
Jess?
No, he's not. I'm going with Goodfellas because I don't do scary movies.
Harvey, is it Goodfellas or The Shining?
It's The Shining.
But as a
I don't
Gotta
care
say
about
that-
the next one. It's The Shining. Let's keep it moving.
Shining
I don't need to know who's next. It's fine.
in a 4-3 split vote, The Shining moves on to the final four. Jamie starts us off. And the last up in this particular round, we have Gladiator versus Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Oh.
My balls.
Who starts this?
You do.
You.
Why are you asking me about Lord of the Rings? I think we established how I feel about that.
I'm aware of that, but for dexterity.
But you also
Dexterity.
have Gladiator concerns too.
Yeah? Not Lord of the Rings.
Not Lord of the Rings gets a vote on that one. I will also be going for not Lord of the Rings, but I will specifically be going for Gladiator. It is a damn good movie. Jeremy.
Well, you know, I love me a movie with a lot of walking in it. and a movie that can make a midget throw up. So I definitely would go in Lord of the Rings.
DeAndre is also going for Lord of the Rings on this one in comments, and apparently, Jamie, you are a good person. Q.
Dre, I'm feeling left out here. I'm just fucking saying.
I know you're like the only one.
Good.
Q, is it Lord of the Rings or Gladiator?
I don't know.
You are yet to blow your load.
Q, blow your load.
blow it?
Blow your
You gonna
load
blow it?
on.
You gonna blow it? You gonna blow it? You gonna blow it? He
Jess,
blew
your
it.
hand. Jess, your
I'm
hand.
a blow the load. Let's go.
Jess,
Q
your
has
hand's too
decided
big
to
for
blow
that.
his load, which means, Jess, what is your vote?
Lord of the Rings.
Hey, Jess, it should have been like this. That would be more
No,
accurate.
it's definitely not like that.
It is a
Oh,
tie
good.
game, 2-2. Harvey, Gladiator, Lord of the Rings.
Gladiator.
Jamie.
Jesse, you mean?
You mean
Oh yeah.
Jesse?
No, yeah, no. I okay. I was looking at Jesse, and there's a mark next to her because she already blew her load. So I was looking at that. So Jesse, it is your vote. That is my bad. I do apologize.
It's cool. I'm gonna go Lord of the Rings on this one.
Jamie's making me breakfast right now.
No, I'm making tacos. Let's not get it twisted.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going-
Hey, I'll have your taco. Jamie, I'll have your taco.
Oh my God.
So, Jamie went Gladiator. I went Gladiator. Jeremy went Lord of the Rings. Okay, so Q.
Freddie has stroke.
No, I was just wanting to make sure that my count was right. Q, who blew his load. The curse is back because it is a tie-breaking decision coming down to you. Do you want to know who will be facing in the next round?
No, because I'm Gladiator.
Gladiator gets the vote and the win.
But you are no king, sir. You are no king.
So you're glad that he ate her.
Yep.
I start us off. We are into the final four. Going on from that joke, I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. We have Gladiator versus Godfather. I'm going to go Gladiator.
Good job,
I don't-
DeAndre.
Yeah. Jeremy, Gladiator, Godfather.
Oh, Godfather all fucking day. Anybody who votes Gladiator has no fucking taste.
Thank you for that. Q.
Gladiator.
As I said.
Jess.
Gladiator.
Harvey.
I can't look at that movie the same way anymore.
Godfather.
You bombed. You better come correct.
Jesse, Godfather, Gladiator.
I'm gonna go Gladiator on this one.
God damn it!
Which means Godfather will at best be third place in this particular one. But Jamie, what is your vote?
Some bullshit.
Thank
Godfather.
Gladiator be Godfather. That's hilarious.
Harvey,
They're not even in the same room. In terms of film. It's not even close.
Harvey, you, me, and Jamie are going to go start our own show with blackjack and hookers.
Wow. Okay. It's not that serious, but you know, I'm going to make it after we cut.
We're going full bender. Full bender. Blackjack and hookers all the way.
Oh, my God.
Jamie, what is your final?
Godfather.
Godfather gets a vote.
It's all right.
The other matchup in this one, Jeremy starts us off, and we have Schindler's List versus Shining.
Shining all fucking day. Hashtag Stephen King's bracket coming in 2024.
Cute.
Yeah, I mean, I've said I'm shiny each time, so I gotta say I go with I'm shiny.
And
Yes.
Harvey, my wife might be coming on the Stephen King's bracket.
Ooh.
Yeah, we were having that discussion last night. Q. Sorry, Jess, what's your vote?
Schindler's List.
Harvey.
Shining.
Jesse.
Shining.
Jamie.
Yep. Shining.
As far as rewatchability goes, I'm gonna have to go for Shining as well, which means it gets the vote 6-1. 1. Godfather moved on 4-3.
It lost.
Third place. Q starts us off. And we have Godfather or Schindler's List.
Third place, huh? You know what? I don't think Godfather deserves to be top 3, so I'm gonna go with Schindler's List.
Get to
I'm gonna
vote.
put you on a list. I'm gonna put you on a list, motherfucker.
More.
I'll make Harvey happy and pick The Godfather.
Oh, thank you, baby.
You make Big
Harvey.
Poppy happy all the time. You make Big Poppy happy all the time.
It's Godfather.
Yeah. Jesse, Godfather, Schindler's List.
Godfather.
Jamie.
Godfather.
We'll be moving on to third place. I'm gonna.
I mean, Scarface is the better.
Both of these movies suck for rewatchability, which is one of the things that I vote on a lot of things for. Both are extremely poignant. Both deserve to be in the place that they're in. I'm gonna vote for Schindler's List just to keep it tight. Giggity. Jamie, finish that one off.
How could you watch that again?
I mean,
it's depressing.
It is.
So is Godfather.
I mean,
Godfather's
no,
not depressing at all.
Yeah.
This is about the Holocaust. I don't know if there's anything more depressing than that.
I mean, other than a movie, other than watching Color Purple, but I mean, I of course am going for fucking Godfather because it should have been first place, not third place. And I mean, it's Harvey. I gotta go for Harvey because he's the original Godfather.
So you admit that Godfather is better than Star Wars?
Then Empire, yes. Then
It's
Revenge
better
of the
than
Sith,
all of them.
no.
Don't pick out films.
No.
Godfather gets third place. It is Shining at 6-1 versus Gladiator. And Jess will be starting this one off.
Gladiator.
She's definitely Gladiator.
What are we talking here? What are we doing? Is Gladiator what?
Gladiator or Shining?
Shining.
We'll be getting Harvey's vote. Jesse, Shining, Gladiator.
Shining.
What?
Jamie.
Absolutely The Shining.
Oh my fucking god.
Jamie, why are you being a rat?
She likes to cook with me. Get over it.
Being a man of completion, I will be blowing my load. It's the last time to do so. Jeremy, Gladiator, Shining.
Just end it so it doesn't matter, dude. Just end it now.
Oh, it's Shining. I mean, it's fucking Shining. I mean, come on. It's fuck Gladiator, like compared to Shining. Like, it's Jack Nicholson in one of his greatest roles. Like, it's Shining, and I'm getting a shine in my heart looking at Jesse all this bracket. So, you know.
Q.
Wow. This is fucking ridiculous.
Just like your life.
Gladiator for me. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter anymore, but Gladiator.
In a 4-3 split vote, Shining wins. This side will be facing next week's winner in the other half of the IMDb Top 64. I'm just glad that Star Wars didn't really make it past.
It didn't have a fucking chance, just like the Death Star.
Hey, I would have voted for Star Wars, but it wouldn't have mattered. So, either way.
Death Star had one big flaw, just like Star Wars. It was made.
Jeremy, where can people find you?
Oh, you know, you can find me right after this, streaming live with a first part of the Summer Songs bracket on Maniacal Music Musings. Or you can find me on Paranormal Than Normal. Or you can find me on Global Strangers Tonight doing a conspiracies bracket, which I need people for if anybody's interested. But I think I do at least. I got to talk to my co-host. But you can also find me on Facebook as Jeremy Bryant or the Uncensored, Unapologetic, and Untamed UQ Podcast Collective Facebook group. And you can also find me on Twitter and the Gram as that Juggalo Bastard. You can find me on TikTok as that Juggalo Bastard Podcast. Or you can find me on YouTube as Maniacal Music Musings or Paranormal Than Normal. Or streaming live on the Blind Knowledge Network. Because all knowledge got blind again dealing with these uncultured swine. But I will gladly say this. Fuck you, Freddie. Fuck you.
We just need to get Jeremy like his own website because like he's doing so much shit, just all in one location.
Get me somebody who knows how to make a fucking website for me. I'll gladly let him. But
Kevin,
peace, bastards.
Q, where can we find you?
So I mean, he's talking about uncultured swine. He don't even know where Colorado is. So I mean,
somewhere between Maryland and Iowa.
Somewhere. Yeah, somewhere in there, yeah. I mean, fucking Jesus. Anyways, you can find me on Facebook under Quentin Bannister, of course, and you can also find me on Instagram under Master Bastard Q, because as I've said before, I am the master of these bastards.
No, you weren't.
Dance, my puppets, dance.
Yes.
And of course on this broadcast.
Podcast?
Podcast.
I mean, technically, we are broadcasting, so.
Yeah, see, so it works.
He said prod with a P.
No, I didn't. No.
It was with a P.
I'm not touching that comment. Jess, what's your vote? Or where can we find you?
I didn't know I was voting still. You can find me
vote for me and vote with your heart. That's what you need to do.
You can find me under Facebook under Jess Name Andy Stroot, Instagram under Jess93, or under this podcast.
They don't look at him. He probably doesn't know. Harvey.
All right. Aside from the fact that The Godfather didn't win, and that's okay. It wasn't a surprise, but it's all good. I am Harvey Laguerre, host of Men of the Prize and Love is Black podcast. Love is Black podcast every Thursday at the crack of 6 a.m. Another chapter of the best Black love story. That's what's coming out. The one that just came out was me reading chapter 2, the topic. The character is Brandon. Next week, we come back with the better voice, which is my wife. And she's reading about Vibe. So this season is about Black love in a fictional way. See you when I come back.
Peace.
Jesse.
I am on both TikTok and Snapchat, and you can find me at Jessie Marie on both.
Jamie.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I guess I have Twitter. Technically, I have Tiki-Talkie, like Jeremy says, but I don't really get on there much. What? And I'll be on Jeremy's podcast next. So that's what's up.
I am your host, Freddie Fisher. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracketology. We have 2 different polls going up every single day. Currently, it is the IMDB Top 64, which is what we're doing right now, and the Champions Bracket, which the final 2 should be going on pretty soon. It is Jurassic Park versus some other movie. Because we all know Jurassic. It's Jurassic Park versus Shawshank Redemption. On those 2. Coming up, we have discontinued food and drink, and movie snacks is the next one coming up right after that one as well. So on Twitter, I'm at Fisher777. We can all be found at Bracket Pod, and on Instagram, you can find me at Can't Lick Me, not one word. Other than that, I will leave you guys with one line from the late, great Jerry Springer, and that is this: take care of yourself and each other. Have a good week, guys.
MasterDog.com.
Bye.
Yay! Just felt like saying it. Nah.